Today I have three incredible books to show you. These are all on a similar theme, as you'll see, and they are all just beautifully illustrated. This first one is one that I was given for Christmas by a friend and fellow bookseller, and I could not believe that I had never seen this book before because it's just perfect in every way. It's called Dead Feminists by Chandler O'Leary and Jessica Spring. It seems like this is a project that they've been doing for quite some time, and this is the book celebrating that. So what the authors did here is they got together a whole lot of historical figures, and for each one they did intense research on who they were and what they represented. For each one they have then gone and done a beautiful art print, printed very specially. And again, there's more information about the printing things. I won't go into that now. So one example here is Sadako Suzaki, a young feminist. She died at a very young age because she developed leukemia following radiation after the Hiroshima bomb. So she took this idea, this tale, that if you created 1,000 origami cranes, you would be granted a wish. And so that's her story, and there's more about her there. It shows some different sources from their research here. There's a bit more, and then if we go to the final page, we've got the broadsheet that they did. They've got one for every single one. And I just love the way that they've done this because it gives you just that little extra snapshot. So there's a key here, so number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, and it corresponds to the different places and the different aspects of this design. Incredibly well done, and I haven't seen a book that is quite like this before. It's got a real range of different feminists. So you've got very well-known ones like Virginia Woolf. But then there are lesser-known feminists, ones that I haven't heard of before. And there are women from all different backgrounds as well. So there's one on Gwendolyn Brooks here, and all the symbolism that went into them. Women from all over the world, from different times and different places. I think this would make a fantastic gift. It needs to be shared because it's just so great. The next one is one that I bought for myself, and this is Women in Science. Rachel Ignatowski has both written this and illustrated it. We'll start with the end papers. And then for each scientist, you've got the illustration on the one side and all these different symbols and things that are related, some information on the other side. Yet again, we have examples of scientists from all over the world. So we've got Chinese scientists, some African-American scientists. If you've seen the film Hidden Figures recently, Katherine Johnson was one of the main characters in that, involved in the space race. There's one for Jane Goodall there. These little extra bits as well. There's glossary at the back. There's a wee women's rights timeline and some lovely foiling on the front. The third and final one I'm going to talk about is the most recent release. It's Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. Great title, great cover. There's a little place for you to put this book belongs to. Ribbon bookmark. These are all tales of awesome women who have done awesome stuff throughout history. It goes from A to Z by first name. How beautiful is this illustration? Each woman is illustrated by a different illustrator, and then it's got a little story. Once upon a time there was a girl named Ada who loved machines. She also loved the idea of flying. This is probably more aimed for younger people, but it definitely has a universal appeal. It's gorgeous to look at. It's a great coffee table book. Again, a fantastic range of women in here, as well as a range of illustration styles. The Coco Chanel one there, Evita Peron, a very different style again from the Chanel one. Good old Frida Kahlo, Hillary Clinton, Joan Jett, Mae C. Jemison, Malala, Maya Angelou, Michelle Obama, and then right at the end there's a place to write your own story and draw your portrait. All three of these books are just so wonderful. I think that they would be perfect gifts for the women and girls or men and boys in your life. These are such inspiring stories. I'm just so happy that these exist, and I just had to share them. So please do let me know if you know of any books similar to these, because I live for this stuff. Beautiful illustrations and feminism, just the perfect intersection. As always, thank you very much for watching. Go and be awesome, and I will see you next time.